Hey, I wanted to look at a couple of the graphing calculator features that are on Calculate84. Let's start by going to y equals, and we're going to type in the second, or I guess the last example on the first page of 1.2. So 1.2 notes, very bottom problem. It's f of x equals, and then we've got that fraction alpha y equals. To get to this, just hit enter, and we'll put x over square root of x plus 1. Hit the right key and then minus 1. Looks like this. If we graph it, looks like this. And when we went to the table, we of course were able to find that there's an error at 0 for the x value, at -1 for the x, we had a y value of 1, and then we have a few other points that could totally fit on a graph. If you are on a normal graphing calculator, you should be able to hit second and then window to get to this table set. And then you would go over to ask and hit enter. But it looks like this is an experimental feature on Calculate84. So instead of dealing with the table setup, let's go back to that graph. Now, at the bottom of the screen, not at the bottom of your phone screen, but at the bottom of the calculator screen, it says x equals. If you type in -0.1, it says the point, x is -0.1 and y is 1.94 rounded up to 9. So that gives you the x and y value of that point over there. And then you can just hit -0.01. and that'll get you another point. So it doesn't look like those points get saved anywhere, so you have to do them one at a time, but that's better than nothing. And honestly, it is easier than the way I was showing you earlier in the table set, so you just go through one at a time. I believe on a regular graphing calculator, you can't just start typing in numbers. I could be wrong, they could have changed by this point, but if you hit second and then trace across the top, which is the calc button, number 1 is value, and it does the exact same thing. So it'll say like x equals on the bottom of your calculator screen, and then you hit -0.01, and there you go. It's the same deal. So also the dot on the calculator, like the point on the screen, that is the point that you just were talking about. For example, if I typed in a 4, there we go. We are at the point 4, 3.236.